how often do you stay out? Like when you go out to drive, when you start getting back in the truck, how often do you usually stay out at a time?
It depends on what I have to pay at home. Either a month or 3 weeks.
Okay. Well, we got this young lady right here. Shout out to her. Can't pronounce her name, but she's a TikToker. And she has a question for you, and I would like for you to respond to her. Let's hear what she has to say.
No more wasting time. Let's get it.
Hold on.
I really don't understand the drivers that be on the road for months at a time. Like, why do y'all be out so long? Like, I don't understand. I just could never be out for months at a time. I am not built like that, baby. It's like, what do it be? Like, do it be the money? Because as y'all know, I make $10K a week, period. But like, it's not even the money for me. It's just like, yo, I'm ready to go home. Like, I'm ready to be in an actual house, in an actual bed. Like, how y'all be staying out so long?
So before you answer that, can I get my 2 cents right quick? Shout out to her again, but don't come on here bragging. We need to stop that. We need to stop that. No, nobody cares how much you make. At least I don't. You coming on here bragging about 10K a week and all like that. And if you're gonna come out here and brag about how much you're making a week, let us know where you're working at so we can get that bag too. I'm just saying.
He's not gonna do that.
I know.
Not gonna do that.
I know. But I'm just saying, people just love to come on social media as a whole and brag about the money. Now, you just talked about something in the text session that you just mentioned. Where's the money? Like, the average rate out here for new drivers, and I'm assuming she's a new driver, is about 50 to 60 cents a mile. So I don't understand where she's getting 10K from. Like, if you're a new driver making 10K, that's great. But do people care about it? No, I'm not going to care about it unless you tell me where to go get it. That's when I'll start caring about it. You let me know where to go and get that 10K at, then I'm carrying all the way to the bank. But
Game day, punk, and you about to take one for the team.
But on the topic of her asking about why are drivers out here staying out here for long periods of time, at one point in my trucking journey, I stood out. I didn't go home for like 6 or 7 months at a time, but that was because I wanted to get my experience.
Right.
I wanted to come out here. I wanted to concentrate on getting my experience so that later in life and later down the line, I can do what I want to do now, which is be home often, which is be home every weekend. Now that my journey is what it is, I don't want to be out here for months at a time no more. But I can understand why some drivers do that. Maybe they don't have anything to look forward to at home. Maybe their kids is grown. Maybe they're divorced. Maybe they don't have no reason to go home, and the truck is their solace. And you're right. You're absolutely right. It doesn't always have to be about the money. People just come out here and just want to enjoy the road. And then when it's time for them to say, hey, I want to go home, then I'll go home. Then I'll get in my bed. Then I could do whatever I want to do. But there's plenty of reasons why drivers such as myself, such as you, choose to stay out here and drive. And it's not always about the money. What's your 2 cents on all of this?
Show me your receipt. So, she's saying 10K. Did she say 10K a week or 10K a month?
Hold on. Let's hear what she had to say. Hold on. Let's hear it again.
I really don't understand the drivers that be on the road for months at a time. Like, why do y'all be out so long? Like, I don't understand. I just could never be out for months at a time. I am not built like that, baby. It's like, what do it be? Like, do it be the money? Because as y'all know, I make 10K a week, period.
She said she made 10K a week, period.
That's not, that's She lying. She is actually lying. It can't be. You can't be. Ooh.
Now, I don't know if she's a company driver, lease driver, or owner operator. So let me just put that out there.
Right.
Maybe she is the latter as far as that goes. Then maybe it's possible.
What's her name on TikTok?
K. Larise, I guess. I don't know. Laurise. Shout out to her. But for you mentioned earlier when we started talking that, yeah, you tend to stay out a little bit longer depending on what's going on your home front. So what would be the reason for you to actually do all of that and then decide to go back home later?
My money's on me, kicking your bitch ass all night long.
When I hit my goal that I need to go home with, yeah, that's when I go home. But if things ain't panning out like it's supposed to, like making that quota that I'm supposed to make, yeah, there's gonna be some issues. I have to stay out longer to hit that. There are LTL companies that are out here that pays that amount. I know that. Some start out $36, some $28 an hour, a week or whatever. It's per hour. So for her to say she makes $10K a week, yeah, we got to know what else. Is she an owner operator or a company driver or a lease driver, whatever, or she worked for the Black Ops.
Exactly. And again, like I said, for me, it's not about the bragging. And I honestly believe a lot of these influencers / social media drivers that come out here, they embellish the amount that they actually make. And that's why a lot of influence wannabe truck drivers come into this because they see a person like her. Ooh, she makes 10K. Then when you get out here, you be sorely disappointed because you thought you was going to be making the same. That's the problem. A lot of you guys are. Now, don't get me wrong. If I see somebody that's making it in trucking and I see that they're doing it, and then I can put that on myself and say, maybe I can do that too. But I should do my research to understand and know that I'm not going to actually be making that 10K a week, right? So again, with her saying that she makes 10K a week and she want to know why people is not staying out, that kind of makes you think to yourself, like, the only way that you can touch 10K a week if you are staying out. I don't see you touching 10K a week and you're not staying out for at least maybe 2 or 3 weeks at a time. And it has to be, I don't know. I don't know what you're moving. I don't know if you're a box truck driver. It looks like you're a semi driver because it looks like you're in the semi cab. So I don't know if you're moving flatbed. I don't know if you have all of your endorsements. And again, like you said, we don't know if you're working for a Black Ops company, you working for an owner operator, if you're not an owner operator yourself, and if you're a lease driver. Maybe if all of those intricate parts are put together. But as far as coming on here to brag about what you're getting, nobody cares unless you're gonna pull me to the side and say, here, sign up with this company right here because I can guarantee you that you will make 10K a week. Let me know where that bag is at so I can go to it. Don't just come on here and brag about what you're doing, how you doing, what you're getting, and this, that, and the third if you're not going to show us the way.
You can't be a pimp if you get on like a hoe.
Right.
Show us the way, because right now, the way the state of trucking is right now, this is not a driver's market no more. It's too many of us out here. Mega carriers and small carriers alike is getting rid of us. Or not getting rid of us, but they're finding ways to get rid of us. And the first people that they're gonna chop are the ones that are complaining, are the ones that's giving the problems. They're gonna chop them out because they got way too many drivers. And for you and any other social media quote unquote influencer that's coming out here, saying, oh, baby, I get 10K a week, baby. But yet you got these companies chopping drivers left and right. Where are you making that 10K at? Because the starting rate for a new driver is between 50 and 60 cents a mile, averaging about maybe $1,000 or more a week. That's what I want to know. Tell me that.
Right. Yeah, I need to see her. Yeah, I need to see her TikTok for real though. I gotta look her up or something.
It's different strokes for different folks though. The reason why they stay out, it could be for a number of reasons. And again, it may not just be about the money. It probably might be a veteran, an older guy, an older woman. They're empty nesters and they just want to get out. They got their CDL and they just want to get out and drive. They don't want to be they don't want to be at home. They only want to be at home when they want to be at home. But if they get their CDL, they already up under the pretense of out here driving the world and seeing stuff that I ain't never seen before and just keep me moving and keep my head focused. Because a lot of people out here that do drive have like painful issues. But for the people that do want to drive to get away from their painful issues as well. So yeah, it's a switch.